Assorted statements I have collected on the topic of predict. You're easy to predict. He's dangerous if I can't predict him. I'm not gonna stop until I can predict him. He's learning how to predict people. How are they going to build their lives around you if they can't predict you? I predict they need training on what body means, so refer them to the sermon that I preached this morning. The children are learning to predict the father in an inappropriate way, causing the father to learn and to begin predicting the new strategy of the children. I can't predict this guy. What's wrong with being predictable? Don't you want them to build their lives around you? They can't build their life around you if they can't predict you. They are teaching themselves how to predict me. Human condition poem. I'm not gonna stop until I can predict him. The opera predicted you. Do you believe it stops being an opera because it is an actual conversation with you? So then the Messiah predicted them. He's just predicting what you're saying. Next on the Messiah. Does each page of a fictitious book need to remind you that it's fictitious? What if that book is a Facebook account and each page is a post? I predict that a court will agree that not every post needs a preface reminding you it is fictitious. Yes, you can reliably predict millions of deaths in the music industry. Some conflicts just reoccur in a predictable fashion because they occur for logical reasons. I think the generals also speak generally because then they can address conflicts that they don't actually know about that they can just predict will occur. Based on the list of genocides, can you predict the next one? We work as a team. They think vertically and specifically, and I think horizontally and abstractly. For me, it's about timing posts and predicting what needs they may have. I think it's better that it is impossible to know what needs they have, because then they won't be able to defeat the strategy. An intellectual says a simple thing in a hard way. An artist says a hard thing in a simple way. Charles Bukowski. Many people don't know when they are going to die. Some can predict their death moments before it happens, hours before it happens, months before it happens, years before it happens. It didn't bother you before that you could die at any time. Why does it bother you now? She got offended when I predicted her. Next on the Messiah. I am a product of my environment and a response to my environment. If you knew me, you know that's probably a predictable response. The beauty of it is that this predictable response describes why I may never truly be predictable. But why shouldn't I want them to predict me? That could be really helpful in an actual genuine way. Next on the Messiah. I have prepared some test questions not for the Department of Education but for those whose department is education, perhaps coincidentally. Did I predict anyone's reactions? Did anyone feel like I was talking to them or knew what they were feeling or thinking? Does anyone remember what the Barnum effect is, and can they tell if it is being utilized? Next on the Messiah. No, I don't want people to fear psychopaths. So, you are going to turn to your closest psychopath and kill them, or your family will be killed. This order will be fulfilled in all countries. Predict that more than 32 million people will be killed by the end of the week. Daniel Hagen is home sphere in a classical sense, so it sort of doesn't matter if you can predict them. What we learned from chaos theory is that there is no such thing as unpredictability. There is only predictability.